This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight I've got a special treat for you guys. That's right, we're in Battleaxe, we're on Namenhan, and we are gonna have some Paddlin perspective, guys. That's right, we're bringing it back because I personally love the look of these videos, man. I'm not gonna lie. I know you guys seem to enjoy it as well. So make sure you guys share these videos. Make sure you like. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already in there. I know I generally put that at the end of the video, but seriously, if you guys really enjoy these kind of videos where I take the extra time to edit the video, put in all the little tidbits and stuff, please, please let me know. Because I have no problem doing it. So, yeah. So we're going to be in Battleaxe. We're on Namenhan. We're in the springtime, so no bright white map, but it is a little dark. I'm not going to lie. The darkness is a little bit rough, especially when you're trying to do YouTube videos. So just bear with me there, but I promise some of these cinematic shots are going to just be absolutely gorgeous, and I think you guys will enjoy them. So I'm in a platoon with some random guys I met tonight, so appreciate that. They're all in T-57 heavies right now, and so I was like, wait a second. Because they were worried we were going to get surrounded and killed, and eventually that does actually end up happening, maybe, potentially, kind of. But I was like, nah, come on. 3 T-57s and a Death Star staying close to one another should have no problem whatsoever getting rid of any tank that shows up. Just plain and simple. I mean, you've got 320mm guns that have 4-round autoloaders and reload relatively quickly, and then you have the Death Star. Need I say more? And beyond that, it's me and the Death Star, and I actually aim my shots. Because I don't like hitting people for 600. I like hitting people for 1,500 or more. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, folks. We're going to have some fun. Now, the beginning of this match, I'm not going to lie, the beginning of this match is very, very slow. It's a team deathmatch. Neither team really wants to give themselves up too much. It ends up being us pushing up that kind of engages the enemy first. So we're just gonna, I mean, the DPM and the amount of just raw damage that we can put out is insane. So if we run into a tank, we should be able to get rid of it pretty quickly, provided we all stay relatively close. Now, I thought I'd be able to climb this hill really easily, but apparently that's not the case. The Death Star has trouble climbing this hill. It can climb it, but you got to do some finessery to make it happen. And we got the T-57 hiding over there on the right. That's going to be my first target, because if he gets side shots on us, that damage that I was talking about, the raw damage, being able to just... Oh, hello, E-100. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at him. He takes one look at a Death Star looking at him, and he... Whoa! Hey there, big fella. Keep that artillery to yourself. I don't want it. I don't. Come on out, T-57. I'm trying to get a good shot on you. Just make it easy on me. Oh, I'm running out of gun elevation here. So I turn sideways to be able to get the gun on target. And, oh, come on. Fire the shots. Oh, wait, he stopped. Wait. And now. Now, I know that there's probably no chance that that actually pins, but at least it tracks him, and I was hoping that he would be finished. Now, here's where I'm trying to go up the hill, and I just start sliding backwards. I'm like, really? This grassy hill I can't climb in this tank. That's interesting. And so I try to go up it counter, or sideways, whatever you want to call it, crosswise, whatever, to try to, like, cheat the physics and get up the hill. And sure enough, I'm able to move forward. And then as I get ready to shoot this T-57, I start sliding down the hill. May have just kept me from getting hit, and pow! We get the kill. Wait for it. Look at the rounds this guy takes. Just and then kaboom. Alright, so that's our first kill of the game, guys. We've got 2 hits, and again, the physics are just like, no, you're not allowed on top of this hill, Spartan. How many times do I have to knock you off of it? I'm like, well, I'm coming up to the top of this hill whether you like it or not, physics. And then this is patience. Patience, guys. When you're using a glass cannon like this, you cannot afford to waste your shots. Especially when you only get 12 of them to begin with. But I get the gun depression, and look, I'm just waiting. I know that there's a chance this guy's going to pull out, and I get the gun to where I can look down far enough. Sure enough, he gives me the shot right through the side of his turret. That was a Paddlin. Pow! That's just so good, man. So good. You can see right where the shell hits right in there. He's lucky I didn't ammo rack him right there. That really could have been an ammo rack, because I know there's an ammo rack somewhere in there. So that could have been even better. So then I turn up to go over the top of the hill, because I see there's a heavy tank in the middle of this field. It's an IS-7. And I crest, just hoping that he doesn't spot me, but unfortunately I can't see him either. Now, our team is being surrounded, but we are kind of circling the wagons here. We're able to help defend one another, and we haven't, like, gone... Now, those tank destroyers down there are stretching themselves pretty thin, but the rest of us are pretty close to one another, so we can help each other. Now, look at this IS-7. He turns his armor right towards me, like he knew where I was the whole time. So I was like, screw it, I'll just take something off of him. We hit him for 587. He looks up towards me, so I just start backing up a little bit. I figure he might shoot at me. And then I see the E5 getting ready to come around the backside of the map here. So I'm like waiting, I'm waiting. He disappears, and I thought he was in front of this rock, but he's actually on the back one. So I have to snapshot a little bit. I aim the shot, but it goes just high over his turret. Just a little high over his turret. Those are frustrating, not gonna lie. Already takes out our T-57. Death Star takes out another T-57. And that leaves me as the last man alive in our platoon. I'm not going to go down without a fight, guys, and this next shot is a beauty. Watch this shot. Wait for it. Oh, look. There's his commander's hatch, guys. Can I hit it? Absolutely. 1,845 damage. That was a Paddlin. Now, watch. From his perspective, all he can see is the turret of my tank, which is all the armor. And there it is. Just pounded him. Now that looked like it hit the superstructure more than the what do you call it, the cupola, but I was definitely aiming at the cupola, so I'm not sure why the explosion looked different in that cam. Maybe it has something to do with the free cam, who knows. But either way, Death Star's over here. Now I know if I pull out and straight ahead of him that I'm going to get kerblattered, but I don't want to do that. I've got this rock here, and my thought process in my head was he's looking down. So if he goes to shoot me up here, he'll have to snapshot and likely miss. And luckily he does miss. He hits the ground. Watch the shot. He snaps the gun up, pulls the trigger, and shoots the ground and splashes me rather than just kerblastering me like he could have. And that's going to be a huge thing. Now, I've lost a little health, but it only lost, what, 360 health? So not bad. Considering I just took a round from a Death Star, that's really preferable. And then we're going to crest this hill and see if we can't see something over here. Now, when I crest this hill, I get detected. Wait for it. We've got this IS-7 here, and then I look over and there's a waffle looking at me. A full health, fully loaded waffle. He misses the first shot, hits me with the second, hits me with the third. I'm aimed in, shot out, pow! Set him on fire, and the kill. Nice. And look at this long distance. This is one of my favorite shots so far in the cinematic. This is just a good look. These tanks are so far apart, you can't even see hardly my Death Star up there. But watch him when he releases the third shot. Watch my shell coming back at him. Here it comes. Pow! Got him. And dead. Nice. I love it. And cue the RD. The moment I get my track fixed, the RD's like, nope, you're dead now. And so, yeah. What do you guys think? I love those kinds of videos, man. I really do. They're just so much better than just a regular replay. But yeah, we've got this Jag here getting ready to fight an IS-7, and we have the Chieftain, and the Chieftain is a 3-marked Chieftain, so he knows what he's doing. So he's going to rush in on the IS-7 and finish him off. And there it is. So that's a good thing. Now, there's only 2 tanks left, and we know that the Artie was down at the end towards A3, A4, because that's where he hit me from. So these guys are headed right for him, but the only thing we don't know is that the T-57 is hiding. And now, where is the T-57? Well, the answer lies in the fact that he was platooned with the other T-57 Heavy, and generally platoons stay close to one another. So he's actually in the city, and our Artie is about to find out the hard way that the T-57 Heavy's got his sights on him. These guys are out looking for Artie, and so is the T-57 Heavy. But the good news is, they actually do find the Artie. I swap over to the Artie on our team for a second, and their Artie dies. Nice job. Our Bat Chat Artie killed him, and then wait for it. Where could this last tank be? Bing! Oh no! Oh no! As if there's one thing you don't want to get run into when you're in an Artie, it's an autoloader, man. Because you know most of the time you get one-shotted, but there's a chance that somebody low rolls you and you get a shot off. But with an autoloader, you never even get a chance. Generally, if they low roll you, they just finish you before you can get the gun around. I'll try to snap a shot off in their direction, and sometimes you get lucky, but generally with an autoloader, you're pretty much toast. Now you got 4 guys in search of a T-57 Heavy. All they have to do is push together and kill him. You've got 2 separate flanks pushing. You've got 2 tank destroyers and a Death Star, and I believe it's an E4 on the left side pushing towards the city, and you have the Jag E100 and the Chieftain pushing on the right side over there at the E1, E2 line. So they've got a good perimeter, I should say. You know, they've got a good spot where he's not going to really run away from them very well. Now, I followed the Death Star just because, you know, it's a Death Star. But then when these guys spotted him, I switched to the Chieftain. Because, in all honesty, he's the one that's got 3 marks, so he's likely... Oh, and the Jag just puts a 1,000 round right through the side of the T-57. Chieftain comes up. He's starting to get some good hits. And the Chieftain's DPM is outstanding. So it can really, really put a hurt on you. And that T-57 has dumped a couple rounds, so he's probably going to have to reload in 1 or 2 more shots. I'd say 1 more shot and he might have to reload. He pulls out. The Chieftain takes a shot back in return. I don't know. It looked like it caught his front plate just inside his track there. So that was a pretty good shot by the T-57. But whether it was intentional or not, who knows. But Chieftain is whittling him down. All he's got to do is finish him off, and the Jag is pushing in and going to end him one way or the other. He shoots the Jag, and the Jag puts him down. So yeah, what do you guys think? Please let me know what you guys think. Leave comments. Like it if you like it. If you dislike it, leave a comment and tell me why you dislike it. 7,700 damage, second on the leaderboard. Chieftain with 5,000 damage and 5 kills. 8 kills between the 2 of us. So, if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.